welcome to American Revolution News Channel. My name is Adrian and today on ARN we follow our lead field reporter Kaitlin. She has conducted an interview with possible Constitution signer and soon-to-be Governor of Connecticut, Samuel Huntington.
So after the Battle of Bunker Hill just 3 years ago, the Patriots had control of Massachusetts, correct?
Yeah, the Patriots had overthrown their existing governments in the 13 colonies.
And that's when the colonies declared themselves states?
Yes, so naturally new state constitutions were drawn up to supersede the royal characters.
Can you tell us a little bit more about what's going on today?
Sure, today Congress is being presented with our redrafted constitution.
What does that entail?
Congress had voted to suppress all forms of crown authority, so kings, queens, and royals. Also, the new states had committed to republicanism. So hopefully it all goes well with Congress and we can get this constitution signed.
What about the Second Continental Congress?
We're working on it, so if the Constitution gets signed, we can start drafting the Articles of Confederation. Though it might take some time, I wouldn't expect anything for at least a year.
Okay, thank you, Samuel.
And today, live, we again have Kaitlin on the scene at the Philadelphia Convention Center, spectating and interviewing people on their thoughts on the Constitution signing. To you, Kaitlin.
We're here in front of the Philadelphia Convention Center, hoping to talk to some folks about what's happening. Oh, excuse me, sir.
Yes,
Can we ask you some questions about the revolution?
of course.
What do you know about the revolution?
I know that Britain had heavily taxed the colonies, so he decided to rebel and become our own nation. Thomas Jefferson wrote the Constitution outlining our rights, and many important colonists are currently signing it. Everyone believes that John Hancock is the most important because his signature is the biggest.
Is that true?
I'm not sure. I'm not in politics, so...
What do you think will come from the Constitution being signed?
I think that America will be great, the government will be great, the country will be great, the people will have more rights, and our rule will be more fair than those in Britain.
That'll be all for us today. Back to you, Adrian.
Thank you, Kaitlin. Lastly, our historical expert Abdon will end off the newscast today with an analysis and his predictions of all of the things that have been happening and what could happen. To you, Abdon.
Thank you, Adrian. I'm glad to be here. But let us begin. We all know that the Treaty of Paris was signed on September 3rd, 1783, thus ending the Revolution and giving us independence from Great Britain. Actually, they aren't so great. Nonetheless, our existing 13 states are now free and unified. Look at us now. We've constructed our Constitution, attached with it the Bill of Rights. Signed by our great leaders, the Constitution established America's national government with a system of checks and balances between our executive, legislative, and judicial branches. Along with that, fundamental laws and basic rights for its citizens. Oh yeah, calling out Samuel, the Articles of Confederation, they weren't that good, bro. Not that good. It made our government a lot weaker than it needed to be. But you fixed it with the Constitution, so we're good with that. But I still don't like it. Anyways, I predict that other suffering countries will see what we've done and follow our footsteps towards a better and non-abused country. Lastly, I would like to thank our revolutionists that have made all this possible. Without their perseverance, the desire to do something better with this country, we wouldn't be where we are now, where we could create a better government, a better country, a better society, and a better future. I guarantee after years of change and improvement, America will be one of the greatest countries in the world. That's all from me today. Back to you, Adrian. I really don't like this anchor, man. He's so unprofessional. Oh, we're still live.
Thank you, Abdon. Well, that's our newscast today, folks. Thanks for tuning in. This has been your host on ARN, Adrian Kano. Have a wonderful day.
Congress had voted to suppress all forms of crown authority, so kings, queens, and loyals. Also, the new states had held. Okay, I'm sorry.
You also said loyals. That'll be all for us today. Back to you, Adrian.